frequency, which is why we call it our weekly program. It's called DXers Unlimited with Barney Corbin.
CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. This is Havana calling. CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. This is Radio Havana calling all shortwave listeners and radio amateurs. Welcome to DXers Unlimited, Radio Havana's weekly feature dedicated to the fascinating world of radio communication.
Hola, amigos radioaficionados all around the world. Welcome to this edition of DXers Unlimited, a program that is now celebrating our station's 57 years on the air, always helping to promote the use of international radio broadcasting as a way to communicate with the peoples of the world. And of course, we also provide support, extensive support for amateur radio hub activities all over the world. This is Radio Havana Cuba. The name of the show is DXers Unlimited. I'm your host, Arnaldo Arnicolo, Radio 02KK. That's my hand radio call sign. Charlie Oscar 2 Kilo Kilo. And here is for your information, a very important solar activity update. Now hear this. A sunspot from the next solar cycle was visible for just a few hours, but it has nevertheless a relevant event in progress. Now I will tell you why it is considered such an important event. Over the weekend, a magnetically reversed polarity sunspot appeared in the sun's northern hemisphere. Its high latitude location is telling us that the slow transition from between solar cycle 24 and solar cycle 25 becoming one appears to be now well on the way. Because the reverse or backward magnetic polarity mark, it is a definite member of the next solar cycle. Now, is solar minimum over? Well, not even close, but this development does suggest that solar cycle 25 is just 10 now. Solar activity with cycle 24 continues to be very low, and there are no significant sunspots from cycle 24 in sight. See, amigos, you and I enjoy radio with an unlimited time and spending a nice vacation at a remote island operating our low-power amateur radio station using the sun as the only power source. Or maybe just after listening to this show, we are now getting ready to solder the last part to the circuit board that will soon be connected to its power supply, antenna, and loudspeaker or headphones, ready to bring in that magical moment of the first station heard on your homebrew radio. It's magic. Sure, amigos, even a 3-transistors home-built regenerative receiver can become half of your minimalist amateur radio station. My favorite one has one active regenerative detector stage, followed by 2 common audio NPN transistors, very standard ones, providing good volume to the headphones. And yes, amigos, of course, there are more than 91 different ways you and I enjoy our spare time playing with our radios. The radio hobby is wonderful. This is not one of them that is winning more and more interest due to the challenges that it involves. Yes, I insist on talking about operating your own amateur radio station using low-power transmitters that would exceed 5 watts when operating on CW Morse code, radio telegraphy, or using one of the really amazing digital communications modes. You can go up to 10 watts for using single-sideband voice and still consider your station into the QRP or very low power station category. QRP stands for low power operation, and it's just said it's attracting a lot of attention worldwide to the extent that QRP operators are achieving really amazing results, even when using simple low cost antennas and home built radios. Let me give you a recent example of a successful QRP minimalist radio station. Testing a short wire antenna for the 20-meter band at the request of the ham radio friend and has radio space available to install this antenna. The antenna is just 6 meters, that is about 20 feet long, and consists of a 1-to-1 broadband antenna plus a quarter-wave radio ground system. Its total length is 20 meters, so he challenged me to design, build, and test for him a half-size wire antenna. Half-size meant that this particular string of the antenna overall length could not exceed 6 meters or 20 feet. slight tolerance of the active element, separated with insulator by 3 centimeters from the support mass, which is a little bit more, of course. The antenna design calls for a highly efficient one-to-one impedance transformation. Set by the already mentioned one-to-one transformer to prevent the outer part of the coaxial feed line from radiating and thus disturbing the electrical radiation pattern. Once completed, the prototype antenna was set up between 2 pipes in the current mast at my home and carefully tested on the frequency of 14.1 kHz using my fine network universal antenna tuner and the standard wave ratio meter associated with it, because my plan wanted it to provide optimal performance at the low end of the 20-meter band where the operation on CW and also on the digital modes. Using advanced antenna modeling software, it was possible for me to estimate that this about half-height antenna was down by about -3 to 4 decibels in efficiency when compared with a full-size dipole at the same height above average terrain. And to add to our joy, we tested the compact antenna on the 17, 15, 12, and 10 meters amateur band using my very famous universal pi network, yes, Nicole's famous universal pi network antenna tuner, finding out that it's providing an excellent one-to-one standing wave ratio on the 4 bands between 18 and 29 MHz. It radiated beautifully. Just took a few minutes for me to connect my 5-watt CW rig and start calling CQ on 14,060 kHz. Remember that one, 14,060 kHz. No one, but actually several stations coming back to my call on CW, of course. Later, I reviewed the reverse beacon network, internet site, and found out that several of my CQ calls were picked up by several of the skimmer stations continuously. Taking a look at the power and standing wave ratio meter, I was happy to see 4 watts going to the antenna and a 1.1-to-1 ratio standing wave after tweaking the antenna tuners to knob properly. So after exchanging signal reports with 3 stations, I decided to go QRT and call my friend, call him on the phone to tell him that his antenna was ready to be taken down from its provisional installation at my home and take it to his home to be installed there. Now stand by for a few seconds, keep listening here to DXers Unlimited middle of the week, and it will continue after a short break to station ID. This is Arnaldo Arnicoro, Radio Havana Cuba 2KK, QRT operator, always. This is Radio Havana Cuba. The name of the show is DXers Unlimited, and this special frequency will come with kind of frequency antenna. Enrique, my friend, is now the happy owner of a new compact antenna that makes it possible for him to operate not only on 20 meters, but also on the 17, 15, 12, and 10 meter amateur band. He added that he saw the compact antenna that is just an 11 meters long wire transfer, which is too low to reinforce also low software on the 13 and 40 meters amateur band by using antenna tuning. Of course. He added that by using high Q factor loading coils, it is possible to achieve good efficiency with the antenna getting just at the -3 to 4 decibels below the radiation efficiency of full-size half-wave dipoles. And he underscored the fact that 3 decibels is just half of an X unit, of course. Finally, he said, a deep fade attempt to receive too much down by 3 X units means an 18 decibels signal loss. So, if I am using my -3 dB antenna, no one can really tell the difference between the full-size half-wave dipoles. Present day, very poor high frequency band comparison conditions are required to use some highly efficient C-level like FT8. But Enrique adds that he's now calling CQ regularly on the Olivia digital keyboard to keyboard mode. Olivia, keyboard to keyboard mode with excellent results, and he adds, and here I quote, "Only with the Olivia digital mode, I know that there's someone, a human being, at the other end of the QSO, not just a dumb automatic robot left on the air to catch the profile with the FT8. Sí, amigos, here's my friend, the millimeter radio amateur digital station that's going to work very well with the new antenna, and of course, they're going to also use operating to the most traditional digital mode of them all. You know why? Because Morse code radio telegraphy, received by ear, is the most traditional of them all. the one and only, available for the pioneers of amateur radio and they do a lot of very good things with them. Now coming to a end is your favorite Radio Havana program, DXers Unlimited. I would appreciate very much receiving reports and comments about this and other Radio Havana Cuba programs that you can send by email to info@email.cu or via airmail to Icom, Radio Havana Cuba, Havana, Cuba.
And that's all for today. This is Icom, Radio Amateur CO2KK, your host here at Radio Havana, DXers Unlimited, saying 73 and very good DX.
Barney Coro with DXers Unlimited, heard every week here on RHC, actually twice a week, the midweek edition and the weekend edition here on Radio Havana Cuba.